Hello and good morning. Today is my doctor appointment and I'm feeling really nervous. I just took my little glucose drink so I can do my glucose test, and then I'll be going in for baby's growth ultrasound. I am hoping that he's, hitting his milestones.
And after we be done, we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A.
Yes, I told him I would take him to Chick-fil-A after. Bennett doesn't have any shorts. I just have to find a shirt to go with it.
Would this be too much?
No, that'd be perfect.
Think so?
Yeah. That's about what I was. Either that or that. Another one.
Come on, Bubs. Hey,
Bennett.
wanna get dressed?
No.
Oh, come on.
You can bring your flashlight. Your flashlight?
Come on. Let's get dressed. So we'll go to the doctor.
What?
You wanna go see baby brother?
Without the light.
Flashlight.
What?
Light?
Let's go see the doctor.
Hendrix, I also don't know if you have any shorts. I actually just put in an order for Old Navy. They're having 40% off, and so I got shorts for Hendrix for like $12 a piece. Because aside from that, all he has are these. Drawer. Hey, you're supposed to be getting dressed, mister. There you go. I'm coming.
Yep.
I can tell you right now, I'm not feeling too good at all. I hate taking the glucose drink. It makes you feel, at least for me, it's always made me feel really sick. The first time I took it with Hendrix, I had to do the 3 hour because I didn't pass. I didn't ever fix my nails. That's great. I don't have time. It's fine. So the first time I took it with Hendrix, I didn't pass. I did the 3 hour, ended up throwing it up, and my doctor was just like, well, you're only a few points off, so we'll just go ahead and pass you. And then with Bennett, I had no problems. So hopefully
Yeah, last
this
time I
time.
didn't feel good.
Yeah, last time you didn't feel good either.
But I also brave take the medicine.
Yeah, you were brave, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is too casual, but like it's literally just a doctor appointment to get my blood drawn and a ultrasound, so I'm just like, I'm not even that worried. I've also gotten questions as to where I got this shirt. It's from Abercrombie & Fitch. Seriously, if you have not checked them out, like they're so different from years and years ago. Go check them out. Their style, so cute, quality, amazing. And their sizing is even gotten to be like true to size, which is amazing. Because I know, like, I don't know, when I shopped there in like middle school and stuff, the sizing was just so terrible. You looking for these?
Mom,
You wanna wear your shoes?
that was so fun.
What was so fun?
My shoes.
Painting the eggs.
Oh yeah, how we painted eggs yesterday? Because yesterday was Easter.
Yeah, and then it was Easter hunt.
And we did an Easter egg hunt.
Like I said.
Ready?
Tell Dad thank you. What?
Is it 7
Dad needs to get his shoes on.
Is there what?
Is it 87?
Oh, is it 87? It's like 68 today, almost 70.
I gotta grab shoes.
Oh, you don't want to go without shoes?
It's not cold.
I know.
It's not hot.
Well, it's not hot yet. It's still kind of early. It's really bright though. To finish off with my pregnancy update, I originally wanted to take you along to my appointment, but Kenny was in a lot of pain. He had a lot of problems with like his wisdom teeth and a few other teeth and stuff, and like he's just had a lot of issues. You'll see that in an upcoming vlog, but he was just in a massive amount of pain, and so I was more focused on getting like in and out of the appointment. And along with that, when they were doing my growth ultrasound, they also came and drew my blood at the same time, so like my hands were kind of tied. And then Kenny obviously had both the kids. Considering all that needed to be done, it was a pretty like quick in and out appointment. I have a whole list of things that I want to talk about, a lot of it in regards to my appointment. I was 29 weeks and 5 days when this appointment happened. I am now 31 weeks and like a few days, like 3 days, maybe 2-3 days. It was like a week and a half ago. But I had my glucose test. I believe my appointment was just after 1, and so for breakfast I just had 2 pieces of peanut butter toast and called it good. I think I also had like a sip of coffee, just enough to not give me a severe headache. Obviously it varies by office, and you know, I think things have kind of changed, but I remember like with Hendrix, I wasn't allowed to eat anything at all. And I think that's why I was so sick when I had my glucose test with him, because I had absolutely nothing in me, and then it was just this massive amount of sugar. I don't know, like I know I've heard of like some midwives just do like apple juice and they're able to get like the same results, and I'm like, why don't doctors look more into that? Because that would be so much easier than this nasty glucose sugary drink. But it's okay, it's done and over with. So I had that, and then I went to my appointment and they did the growth ultrasound, and then like I said, also drew my blood. And the ultrasound was actually pretty quick. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't know if it would be kind of like the anatomy scan, but it was probably like half the time. The ultrasound tech did say that he is breech, so if any of you have any recommendations on what to do as far as that would be amazing, because I'm kind of stressing about it. I'm like, I really do not want to have a C-section. I know you can still have like a vaginal delivery with a breech baby, but it's just a lot more complicated and painful, and I would have loved to get him to flip if he hasn't already. I don't think that he has, because when he has the hiccups, I can feel it at the top of my belly. Whereas I think if he was head down, at least it makes sense in my head, if he was head down I would feel it lower. So she also said that he was doing a lot of practice breathing, so that's obviously a really good thing. She sent us along our way with 2 little pictures that I'll try to insert for you guys. It's, I feel like, really hard to see. He had his like legs and both of his hands like just all curled up in a ball basically, so I'll try to insert it so you can see it a little bit better. I really want to do like the 4D ultrasound. I've gotten them done with all my kids, but that was like free this time, and I think it's because my doctor is now at like a private practice. It's $75, which really isn't much, but it's kind of a lot when you don't have much. I'm content with just, you know, even having just normal ultrasound pictures. We're gonna know what he looks like at some point anyway, so I'm gonna save the $75 and just stick with my normal ultrasounds. After my ultrasound, I went in and talked with my doctor, and he said after reviewing the measurements of the baby and like everything that was taken during the ultrasound, that he is still measuring small, so he would like to continue with the growth ultrasounds, but also he's not changing my due date. He's like, and this is I guess where I'm confused and I'm not really entirely sure like what to ask him, because like he's not small enough to change my due date, but he's small enough that like we are having to do continuous growth ultrasound, which is fine. Like I'm not going to complain about obviously, you know, seeing him and making sure he's okay. Like I'm fine with those, but I guess I'm just really a little bit more confused. And like I said, you would think I would be a little more knowledgeable to where I went through this with Hendrix, but it was towards the end, and so it was like, okay, we did this one growth ultrasound, we need to get him out, here's your baby basically. So I don't know exactly what this entails. We did schedule another growth ultrasound. He said that should happen at like my either this upcoming appointment, which is May 2nd, or the appointment after. But he's like, you know, we just want to keep checking up on him and making sure that he's still progressing. I think it's more or less just to make sure that he's still somewhat progressing, even if it is at like a smaller, lower rate, that he's still following like a steady curve, I guess, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Also, all I can see in the viewfinder is how bad my nails are. I just need to take the rest of them off. I have a love-hate for these. It would be better if I just went and got them done, but these just snag so much. I just need to take them off. The next day I got my results from my glucose test and I passed it with flying colors. She said the only concern is that I am a little bit anemic, and so if my prenatal didn't already have iron in it, then I need to go find an iron supplement. I do need to ask my doctor if this would be sufficient enough. I was taking the, I don't know, I didn't have them for that long because they were recalled, but it was a Target brand and the brand was, I think, just Ray, R-A-E. Really loved them. I think they're similar to like the Ritual ones where they have like that peppermint taste to them, but I don't know that it had iron in it. So when I went to go take that back to Target, I grabbed these Rainbow Light ones. These are the ones that I took with, I believe, definitely Bennett, and I think Hendrix. I'm not entirely sure. I know for sure with Bennett, and I know that, you know, they work well for me, but this does have iron in it. So I'm gonna ask him, like, do you think that would be sufficient enough, or do I need to go get an iron supplement on top of this? My appointments are now every 2 weeks, which I'm kind of happy about because I feel like I'll know a little bit more more frequently versus like having to go once a month and then like stressing that entire month of like, is he okay, is he okay, is he okay? As far as like symptoms go, I feel like it's just the normal, like I have a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions, especially at night, or if I bend over and then stand back up, like it's just really tight feeling. I have quite a bit of pelvic pain, which I'm not really understanding why. I'm like, if he's not head down, why does my pelvis hurt so bad? I don't know, maybe it's just like the weight of him. I'm not really sure, but I'm just like, it would make more sense if he was head down, but he's not. Obviously I can only see so much of my belly, but I don't see any new stretch marks, which I'm kind of surprised because I had one. See if I can show you guys. We're gonna get a little up close and personal for a second, but I had one. I don't think you're gonna be able to see. Oh, maybe you can. Yeah, you can see it right here. I originally had it with Hendrix, and then with Bennett it got longer, and so I thought with this pregnancy it would like continue to grow, and it's honestly probably one of my favorite stretch marks I've gotten because it is like a continuation of my kids, and I think the only one that I'm missing is just acid reflux, which again is super common, especially, you know, being this pregnant. Cravings, I don't think I've had very many either, again, this month. Besides that string cheese, that has been really good to me, the one that has like the white and the orange. Mixed vegetables, like the steamed mixed vegetables, I could just eat like the entire bag. Barbecue chips. We still do not have a name for this baby. I think we might have narrowed it down. I have basically like my top 3 that I like, you know, first and middle name picked out, and more or less it's coming to an agreement because I obviously want something Kenny's gonna be in love with and like and feel is suitable for him. I don't want it to just be me picking it out. I don't know. I think I might wait until birth to announce his name, just because if we can't like settle on something, we might just have to wait and see like what exactly he looks like. Does he look like any of these names that we have on this list, or do we need to like figure something out? So we still have, you know, a few weeks obviously, but as of right now we do not have a name. So I would love to hear your suggestions or, you know, your favorite baby names. I don't really like anything that's like super common. I mean, I feel like Hendrix and Bennett, like it's not super common, but it's not like not normal either, you know? And I have noticed, because Kenny, granted his first name is Charles, he goes by Kenny, his is K-E-N, mine's K-Y-N, Bennett B-E-N, Hendrix H-E-N, so like there's that pattern there. I loved the name Lennox, but I think it's too close to Hendrix, but it would have fit in with that L-E-N. And then we'd call him Leo for short. Leo actually comes from my side of the family, so it would also be a family name, but it is way too close to Hendrix, and Kenny wasn't too crazy about it, so I think that name is out. But I don't know, I guess like when I was reflecting on like names and like syllables and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, like there's a pattern there, and I kind of wanted to keep up with that, but I don't think that's gonna be able to work. I do have some packages I want to share with you guys to tell you thank you. So many of you bought stuff off of my registry, which I was not expecting by any means. Like, a few of you asked if I had one. Sure, I'll put it out there, but you know it's more of a list for me so I don't forget things. But you guys have been just incredible and so generous, so I wanted to show you guys and say thank you. I'm going to apologize if I say your name wrong. I'm assuming, is it Yanessa or Janessa? I know sometimes the Y's are pronounced differently, so I sincerely apologize if I get that wrong. But she said, congratulations, Kendall. I love watching you and your little family. I felt it in my heart to send you things for your baby. God bless you. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. But she bought our baby towels. I don't have any left. Got rid of them all, so I just put these muslin ones. I mean, they're obviously still terry cloth, but then they have like the muslin kind of texture on top. And then the matching washcloths. I feel like there's really nothing fancy special about, you know, towels and stuff. They're just towels. And then Andy ointment. I love this stuff. I swear by it. I've used it for all my kids and it clears up the diaper rash so fast without irritating it. And it's also great for a preventative. And then if you guys watched my haul, you knew how much I loved these pajamas, and they were out of newborn and 0 to 3 online. And then when I was adding stuff to my registry, I saw that they had it in 0 to 3. So she also got them in 0 to 3. But I just think that they're so cute, and I can't get over like the little patch on the knee. I just think it's so sweet. Thank you so much for that. That was so kind of you. This stuff is from Savannah, so thank you so much. I'm actually really excited, which I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit weird for a mom to be excited about postpartum stuff, but that stuff is like super crucial. I know that the hospital provides you with ice packs, but I felt like with Bennett and even Hendrix, I was using them so sparingly that I wish I had more. And then obviously this was not a thing when my kids were born. So now they have this whole like postpartum line, and I'm so excited about it. So I added that to my registry, and I meant to put the like boxer style, so like the hospital style of postpartum underwear, and I must have put the C-section because that's what was on my registry, but they're gonna do like the same thing. So anyways, yeah, so we just have some more postpartum underwear. I really loved the mesh underwear versus wearing my own. And the last thing are the Komotomo bottles. I loved these with Bennett. I recommend these to any mom out there. I even recommended them to my sister. That's what she ended up using. Plan to pump if I can. I know I really struggled with Bennett to pump, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit more proactive with it, I guess, this time around. So I did want to have some bottles there just in case. And this is from Barbara, so thank you so much. We have one for Bennett's room, but I also wanted to get a hatch for our room because that is where baby boy's going to be for several months. And I really enjoyed having this, not only for like the white noise, but also in the middle of the night when I was like changing baby's diaper and stuff. Like, it was just enough light that I could see what I was doing, but it was still dark enough that it like didn't wake us all up a ton and like have a hard time getting us back to sleep. So I did want to get a second one of these, so thank you so much, Barbara. That was very generous of you. I mean, all of you guys, like, it is so generous of you to know that you are using like your own hard-earned money to, you know, help support this baby and stuff. Like, it's just, it'll always just be like the most humbling experience. I think it was when I was opening this one that I like really hit like an emotional point, because I don't know, I feel like sometimes for siblings it's a little bit hard, you know. Every package that comes in, Hendrix is like, oh, who's that for? Oh, it's for the baby. Like, and he kind of gets a little bit sad, and then it's like I feel bad because it's like, I know he doesn't quite understand that it's like, okay, well, the baby doesn't have anything and he needs things, and you know, it's like, I know it's kind of hard to understand. But Amanda was just incredibly sweet, and she said, enjoy your gifts, praying for your family daily. I sent a little extra for Hendrix and Bennett too. You're gonna get through this, keep your head up. You're a great mom, from Amanda. Just seeing, I wish I would have had the camera out, but I opened up like the toy stuff first, and like I was a little confused because I was like, I didn't buy this stuff, I didn't put it on a registry, so like I was super confused. And the note that was sent with it was in with the bigger stuff. But I was like opening this stuff and just seeing like the kids' face just light up was probably what I needed that day. Like, I was having such a hard day, feeling really sad, and it's just like, I don't know, it really made my heart feel really full, just knowing that there are people that love our family the way that they do. And the toys are no longer in here because the kids went crazy, but she sent some dinosaurs, and Hendrix could not stop talking about how cool they were. He's like, Mom, look how cool this is. Look at the Mosasaurus, it's so cool. And like, even the next day, Mom, look how cool this Mosasaurus is. And both kids have been absolutely loving that. Like I said, even Bennett is getting into the whole dinosaur thing. If you've been watching our vlogs lately, then you know Bennett is obsessed with Coco Melon. And then I think I also talked about how he lost like his little JJ play doll or something. And then when I went looking for stuff, I was like, oh, Target doesn't really have very much. So she was so kind. Again, he's not in here, but she sent him a little JJ like plush doll that sings like a bedtime song, and so he'll sit there and sing along with it. And I'll have to get like a little clip of him with it because he is just so cute with it. She also sent a little Burt's Bees pajama for the baby. I think this is 3 to 6, so it'll be a little bit before he's in there, but very cute. It's just got some clouds on there. She also picked out this super fun blanket that has dinosaurs all over it. How fun is that? And it is so soft. It is minky on both sides. It's just the softest, best blanket. The boys are always fighting over Hendrix's dinosaur blanket, so now I don't have to worry about that. I think Bennett's had enough of being down there with Dad and brother, so I'm gonna quickly finish showing this stuff and head down there. But I have a box of Huggies newborn diapers, and then some Huggies wipes that she also bought off of our registry. So I'm just incredibly humbled by this, and I know thank you would not amount to all of this, any of this, but I'm gonna say it anyway and just say thank you. I also know that there was a few of you who sent, I want to say it's like basically like an Amazon gift card, or like you contribute to something. I'm not really sure how that works. I haven't really looked into it, but I saw some of you sent like $50 and $20, so I didn't want you to think that I forgot about you. So thank you also for that. I'm gonna see if it'll let me put it like towards like diapers or the swing. I know if I keep talking on it, I'm probably gonna get emotional, and nobody wants to see me cry on camera. I hate crying on camera, but I'm just humbled and thankful, grateful, blessed, like all of the things. And yeah, so thank you to all of you who have bought stuff off the registry. Like, please don't ever feel obligated, but know that it does help out tremendously, especially since like we have obviously bills coming up. Bennett's birthday, I'm stressed about that. How are we gonna pay for that? You know, with Kenny's surgery, we just had to take $500 out of pocket because insurance only covered so much. It's been a bit of a struggle and very, very stressful, so thank you. Like, I don't think you understand how much of a weight this takes off of our shoulders, and just to know that, you know, I at least have a box of diapers to put on my baby, or, you know, wipes to wipe his butt. Thank you, honestly, so much. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off with a little bump shot. Like I said, I'm 31 weeks and a few days. Don't mind my outfit. Like I said, it's Saturday. I'm comfortable, I'm loungy. If you were to come over, this is what you'd probably see me in. So here's a quick little bump shot. 31 weeks and a few days. I feel like it's definitely grown. He's definitely there, even though he is measuring small. He's definitely there. My belly button, I feel like it never fully pops. It's just like the top right here. I don't really know what it does, but yeah, there is the bump. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in our next vlog.